Poke Nation is here. Matt Bonnet is with us, not Heath Schwer. Schwer's doing whatever he does somewhere in Houston or something. I don't know.
Hey, he's a busy guy.
In his honor, though, of his absence, I'm going with a polo shirt. Also, for the fan that said I look more comfortable in a polo shirt, we'll try it out this week for her. Matt, how you doing?
Doing great, yeah.
I want to ask you about, obviously, the game at Incarnate Word.
Yeah.
It starts with DJ Richards as our guest. Trust me, it's 14 minutes you're never going to forget. But the football game at Incarnate Word, an interesting game in, really, you played with them for everything but a 5-minute span of the third quarter.
Yeah, the beginning of the second half was really tough. They got a really good kickoff return.
Yeah.
Set up a quick score for them. But, yeah, the first half I thought we played really well. We had a chance to go in at halftime with the lead. But, the thing about it is when your defense is on the field for 91 plays, that's tough. That's going to be tough. But still, we played decent against them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say we played great. We played decent. Didn't play complimentary football like we needed to.
No. And this game is, and I know people want to talk about this and that, but this game showed that how much Clifton McDowell means to this team, because
absolutely,
you don't have that dynamic force that can turn a play around. And
right.
you're stuck with kind of generic football instead of the dynamic player.
Yeah, and with not having Clifton in there, usually when you do have him in there, it gives you multiple options. The defense especially is looking at, okay, well, he's in there. He could run. He could take it and run. He could throw it down the field.
Yeah.
Without him in there, they know the running game is going to be.
You have to have one guy accountable for him, and that's
absolutely.
But we did see Micah Davey come back.
Micah
came back. He had his 10 tackles, at least always.
He had some big
hits
hits
good.
in there.
Bugsy Silvera played well.
Bugsy played. Tristan played well.
Yeah. So
so the defense played. I think for the most part, the defense played a really.
I think,
really
if
good
I'm not
game.
mistaken, I think they averaged less yards a play than you.
Yeah, that's the thing too. We really kept them. From the big play.
Yeah.
What they're really, really used to doing.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if they maybe thought they were going to come in over McNeese, but I think that over the years they know that this game's always a hard.
This game means a lot to them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's obviously a disappointment loss. We got one more game in this this extensive road trip is over with.
I was going to ask you that road trip.
So, Nichols is another big one because you get the win there, you're looking, really.
You're playing for something in November.
You're playing for something in November. You get the win at Nichols, got a chance to win out. With 8 wins, and then you go 8-4
with a win at Weber State.
Absolutely,
playing Tarleton well.
You got a legitimate argument for playoffs.
Yeah, you only have the one bad loss at Houston Christian.
Absolutely.
It's not. It's an interesting argument you would have.
And the way this conference is, and
the way the year is throughout the country, it's a little bit more balanced than that.
Absolutely.
Okay, no home games in October is fine. How old is that getting for you guys in your travel? You tired of traveling?
I'm tired of traveling. So much of the fact that I think I made record time back from San Antonio.
Well, I drove with you. I don't want to say I drove with you from Houston Christian. And let me tell you something. I thought at one point we were airborne. I never saw the town of Winnie. We just blew right through it. But I will say we were back in time. We were back safe.
But you know what? I don't blow past anybody.
No,
I stay with the traffic. I stay with the flow.
No,
I'm not putting anybody's lives in danger.
No. It's a very rapid. It's a lot quicker back than it is there.
It is, and being at Nichols, for me, it's a same day trip. For the team, obviously they'll go the night before.
Yeah.
But that San Antonio trip was the longest trip we had for the rest of the year, and then it'll be so good to be back home next.
It's actually a longer trip almost than Weber's cars because you're flying.
Well,
it takes longer to get there. That's
right. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a long trip.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this because we're getting into basketball here with DJ Richards. The evolution of the Bandit. Are we going to see something new this year?
I don't know. Are we going to see the Bandit?
Are we going to see the Bandit?
That's not my call. That's up to Heath. So we'll see. I'll do it if he wants me to do it, and whether it's going to be something different, a different look, I don't know.
The attention basketball is getting in the preseason.
Oh,
Are you shocked by it, or is it? And what's it like for you?
It's great. I love it. I've got Coach Wade on 3 different interviews this week. And he's not going to turn anything away. He knows that getting out there and talking about this team and this program, it's good for the team and the program. It's good for the school. It's good for the community. All the hype and everything. It's really good. I love it. But
and we'll be on Poke Nation.
Getting votes in the preseason in the AP preseason poll is huge to me. I've never had to deal with anything like that.
And being the easy first pick in the conference.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not a conference that likes McNeese all that much.
Right.
When we come back, you're going to talk to one of the guards of this basketball team, DJ Richards. He can shoot a lot. He'll talk a lot. He's entertaining on the floor. He's entertaining off the floor, that's for sure. When we come back, DJ Richards on Poke Nation.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
Ever since I was young, I've known what I wanted to do. Sure, I had some guidance along the way. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But eventually, I had all I wanted. Family, career. It went by fast. Now I'm here. Retirement. And thanks to sound financial planning, it will be all I hoped for. And our children will have a secure legacy. For me, retirement is the next great chapter in my life.
Ferdinandson Financial Group. Let us help you make a plan.
Welcome to Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where every dish is crafted with fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. Make your date night unforgettable with our authentic Mexican dishes in a cozy and unique setting. Experience our warm and welcoming staff dedicated to ensuring your dining experience is nothing short of exceptional. Unwind at our bar with weekly drink specials perfect for any occasion. Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where great food, people, and drinks come together.
The Cowboys are going to do some really big things. Really big.
McNeese athletes bring big energy, big plays, and big spirit to every game. That's why Lakeside is proud to be such a huge fan. We're a hometown team too, in the business of backing big dreams across our community every day. And we always bank on big wins with McNeese Sports. Go big with Lakeside and McNeese.
New to Lake Charles, but not Louisiana, Mockler Beverage has been a leading Anheuser-Busch distributor for over 35 years. Known for an unwavering commitment to quality and service, we're excited to bring our excellence to Southwest Louisiana. Our exceptional portfolio of brands ensures we have the perfect beverage for every taste and occasion. Experience the Mockler difference, where every sip tells a story of excellence and satisfaction. Mockler Beverage, we serve Southwest Louisiana. For more information or to join the team, go to mocklerbeverage.com.
Welcome back to Poke Nation. Joining us now is Cowboy basketball player DJ Richards, Mr. Personality himself. Always a joy to be able to talk to DJ. Well, DJ, this is your second year here with the Cowboys now. Mm-hmm. Just kind of take us through how you got to this point here in Lake Charles.
Well, Coach Wade, honestly, he believed in me. Coming from UTSA, it was kind of rough over there. I won probably 9 games all year. But Coach Wade seen something in me, and he held me to a high standard, and I was able to hold off for the most part. He's going to yell at me anyway, but I mean, I did the best I could, and I'm back again. So I'm ready to try to do the same thing we did last year, just a little bit more.
What was your first impression? Now, did you know Coach Wade before you got here? Or what was your first impression when you finally got on the court with him?
I definitely watched LSU games growing up. Who wasn't watching LSU? They was running college basketball for a little bit, at least when he was there. So when I seen him and when I entered the portal and I seen Coach Wade call me, I was like, I know who this is. And then getting on the court with him, I was like, oh, I see why they were good, because he don't play at all. So it was definitely an eye-opening experience, and I just loved it. I took the situation head on.
Okay, so let's get into your personality a little bit. I'm watching this video of everybody going through and talking and calling season ticket holders, mm-hmm. and they're all reading basically from a script.
Yeah.
And it seems like after the second call, you said, "I don't do scripts."
Yeah, I don't do scripts.
And all of a sudden, and then you start having conversations with people.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like, and were people shocked that you were talking to them? Or
Yeah, I mean, first off, we have probably, if not the best fans. They're very supportive, and they make us feel like it's at home. And honestly, when I did when we were calling everybody, they gave us a paper and it had the script on it. I didn't even know that it was a script on the paper. So when I was talking, I was just talking to them like, hey, thank you for, buying the tickets. And like by the 8th call, I'm reading the paper finally. I'm like, oh, we're supposed to be reading off of it. So it was too late then. I was like, man, I might as well just finish and talk to everybody the same way that I'm talking to everybody else. So I mean, it was just.
I think that's one of the many reasons people love you, though, because you are genuine.
Yeah.
You're not fake. You are real. Especially you see it after the games on the court. The same thing. You see even with the media, with Jim, with KPLC. You are genuine. You are a true person. You like to have fun. You like to take the mic. You like to do your own interviews. You did that after the championship game and everything. And have you always been that? Have you always had that kind of a personality? And where does that come from?
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm gonna shout out both of my parents because it's like it gives and takes. So look, my parents have good and bad sides, but I luckily got the good in both of them. So like I took both of their good personalities. Like sometimes my dad likes to hide from the camera, but my mom likes to be in front of the camera. And my mom sometimes says the wrong thing in front of the camera, but my dad's up there, he says the right thing. So I luckily got both of them, like the good parts of both of them. I want to be in front of the camera, and I'm going to say, for the most part, the right thing. Some people don't like what I'm going to say, but I mean, you got to live in, you know what I'm saying? You got to live with it. But, and also my sister, like, if you see my sister, Dee Dee, she's actually very good at being in front of the camera. So, and we always grew up having karaoke nights, so like I was never scared of the moment. Like I sung, and I really can't sing in front of like a lot of people. So
now we had a media day a few weeks ago, and one of the questions that was asked to you was, what do you see yourself doing when your basketball career is done? You had several answers there.
Yeah, I really can't answer that question. Like I really want to play basketball till the wheels fall off, but I feel like I could be an actor. I feel like if I really took the music life serious, I'd be a great rapper or whatever. But I could be a comedian. Like, I don't know. Like, look, whatever.
You're the jack of all trades.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm just going to I'm going to do whatever, God leads me. But I feel like I have a one-of-a-kind personality to where I could just figure it out and at all costs, like I'm just gonna be myself at the end of the day.
Well, we see that. We see you're not shy.
Yeah, for sure.
And we see that on the court because you're not shy of any shot.
Oh no.
So it does carry over into your whole life. Your sister plays in the WNBA. Are you a better basketball player than your sister?
I'm gonna just let my sister. I'm gonna let everybody. I'm gonna let my sister say that she's the best. I feel like you just gotta give what you want. Like Dee Dee's gonna do all the things. Everybody wants to be on Dee Dee's team. She's gonna grab rebounds, dive on the ball. Even though at first she really don't get it messed up. Dee Dee could get buckets, but I mean, I'm just gonna give it to her. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But y'all pick. Y'all know what it is.
But you can shoot.
I'm gonna knock it down. I'm gonna knock it down.
When we come back with DJ, we're going to talk about this year's team compared to last year's team and some of his thoughts on the rest of college basketball after this.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
Ever since I was young, I've known what I wanted to do. Sure, I had some guidance along the way. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But eventually, I had all I wanted. Family, career. It went by fast. Now I'm here. Retirement. And thanks to sound financial planning, it will be all I hoped for. And our children will have a secure legacy. For me, retirement is the next great chapter in my life.
Ferdinandson Financial Group. Let us help you make a plan.
Welcome to Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where every dish is crafted with fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. Make your date night unforgettable with our authentic Mexican dishes in a cozy and unique setting. Experience our warm and welcoming staff dedicated to ensuring your dining experience is nothing short of exceptional. Unwind at our bar with weekly drink specials perfect for any occasion. Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where great food, people, and drinks come together.
The Cowboys are going to do some really big things. Really big.
McNeese athletes bring big energy, big plays, and big spirit to every game. That's why Lakeside is proud to be such a huge fan. We're a hometown team too, in the business of backing big dreams across our community every day. And we always bank on big wins with McNeese Sports. Go big with Lakeside and McNeese.
New to Lake Charles, but not Louisiana, Mockler Beverage has been a leading Anheuser-Busch distributor for over 35 years. Known for an unwavering commitment to quality and service, we're excited to bring our excellence to Southwest Louisiana. Our exceptional portfolio of brands ensures we have the perfect beverage for every taste and occasion. Experience the Mockler difference, where every sip tells a story of excellence and satisfaction. Mockler Beverage, we serve Southwest Louisiana. For more information or to join the team, go to mocklerbeverage.com.
We're back on Polk Nation with DJ Richards, the sharpshooting, quick-talking McNeese State guard. Now, you're a junior this year. Last year, you guys went 30-4, shocked everybody who didn't know what you guys had bringing in.
Yeah.
But you guys knew.
Yeah.
But this year, it seems like there's more talent on this team, but expectations are much higher. What's a different kind of vibe about the team?
I feel like we're more deep as far as like depth wise, but I feel like it's gonna be way more tougher than like people are recognizing. Last year when we were going against teams, it was like we don't feel like playing as McNeese, but like now people are gonna look at us on the schedule and be like, we're playing McNeese. So we're gonna definitely have to attack the situation and come in the situation with a whole different mentality than last year. We gotta step up like a whole another notch, and we're gonna have to play way harder, do things way more specific, and focus on all the details across the board, because things are going to be harder this year. We're not no team to sneak. We're not sneaking up on anybody. Everybody knows that it's McNeese, and they know the people that we brought here to McNeese, so nothing's going to be easy. So we're not taking anything lightly.
The schedule, much tougher, much better at home too. The two non-division ones are gone. Santa Clara is coming here. North Texas is coming here. How much are you guys looking forward to that? Because you heard about the schedule last year, and that's what people said. How much are you looking forward to playing these teams?
I definitely am looking forward to playing these teams, especially bringing really good teams into the Legacy Center, because I feel like last year before the season started, we were playing non-D1 teams, and they only got to see us play the conference teams. But now we're bringing in teams from American and Santa Clara. That's a really good team.
Yeah.
So bringing in that type of talent into the Legacy Center is going to be big for the community, and just let them seeing like us in the trenches, like here, like with our fan base. Like we usually go against good teams at their crowd or March Madness, as y'all can see. So they coming home. They coming here with us. So we gonna, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Right. Now, last year you led the league in three-point percentage. You knocked down 83 three-pointers.
Yeah.
What does it take to be that good of a three-point shooter?
Reps on reps on reps on reps. I literally I be having dreams sometimes when I'm shooting. Like I literally, all I think about is shooting, and like the type of shots, the quality of the shots, and like sometimes the shot that's not that good is going to be your best shot. So you got to take advantage of every shot that you're going to take, especially now, since towards the end of the year, they weren't leaving me as much, so I had to make a more difficult shot. But honestly, the crazy part is, you can ask my parents, I've been shooting like this since I was 5 years old.
Oh, really?
I was going to ask you that. You talk about reps, and then at the end of the year, they were guarding you more heavily. Quick release,
Yes.
How do you practice that?
Okay, my shot has never been mechanical. My shot has always been like this. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I was 5 years old, my mom lost me at Chuck E. Cheese. my mom was like, "Where's my son?" My mom is running around, and she ran past me and didn't even realize it because there was like a lot of people surrounding me. I was at the basketball thing, and my uncle was like just getting tokens from random people because they wanted to watch me shoot because I kept breaking the high score. I swear this is not a fake story. Like, my mom tells everybody this story, and like, if y'all ever see my mom, y'all gotta ask her because this is actually the craziest story ever. Like, later on, like, when I was like, she told me the story when I was 12, and I keep like re-hearing the story as I get older, but like, I literally been shooting the ball like this since like I was born. Like, I was low-key a born shooter, and then I just perfected it as I got older.
So if you get a wide open shot, I mean, you know, the defenses rotate,
That's
and
rare.
you're wide open.
That's rare.
Yeah, it's a layup. I mean, is it a more difficult shot than a quick release?
Almost. It's almost harder to shoot when I'm by myself because I'm not used to it. Because it's like, usually when I shoot the ball, it'd be like people like literally right there waiting for me to shoot the ball. But I definitely feel it's more pressure when it's like wide open. It's like, okay, you know, you ain't never been here before. Like, come on, it's time to lock in. So,
Is there a shot you won't take? I didn't think so. I was just wondering.
Come on now.
Is there a shot Coach Wade doesn't want you to take?
Oh, you gotta live with those sometimes. Sometimes you gotta live with those. I mean, you gotta. I'll be talking to Veron sometimes. Coach Wade will get mad at me sometimes when I shoot like an ill-advised shot. He'll look at me like look at me, and then Veron will be like, "You just gotta make it, two. Come on, two. Lock in. You just gotta make it." So, yeah, sometimes you just gotta make the ones that's like sometimes not a good shot, but I feel like it's not such thing as a shot that I can't make.
And one more I want to ask you about the last season, the schedule. You went on the road and probably had the biggest road win in school history, winning at Michigan. What was it like to win at that place?
That was actually like, cause when you grow up, you watch teams like Kentucky, Kansas, and I feel like Michigan are one of those teams that you look at and it's like, if they talk to you, you want to go there as a basketball player. So me actually going into their gym and beating them was like definitely one of the biggest highlights of my career, if not the biggest highlight. And the only thing that let me down is I don't know if he took it in a rude way. Like, I'm actually a fan like of Juwan Howard. Like, after we beat them, I asked for a picture. No, I really asked for a picture. He was
Did he
like,
give it to you?
No, he said it looked bad, but I really wanted a picture with Juwan Howard. I actually am a really big fan of him.
And I guess the next question is, this year's expectations. How high are they for you guys inside the locker room?
It's super high, and we know it's super high, and that's why sometimes in practice when we lose track of focus or something like that, we have to like lock back in because every second, every minute, all that, everything counts right now. Like, we play South Dakota State, and people are overlooking that game because we have Alabama, Kansas State, but like South Dakota State is a really good team. Like, they've been good, and like it don't matter who's in their organization, they're going to be good because the offense that they play, and it's very hard to guard their offense. So every game this year, like literally, is going to be super, super tough. So we just really have to be really good. We have to be focused, and the details are going to be big all year because, like, we were winning a lot of games by 20 last year. Like, these games this year is going to be dogfights.
Well, yeah, you see, and I know we're running long on time, but one more. You see these videos that are put out during practice and Coach Wade getting on the players. Yeah. That's not for show. That's real.
Yeah, nah. I don't. Yeah, people don't get it confused. That's not. I promise you, we can't post what he really says 95% of the time. Like, you will look at us totally different, but I feel that's why when it's 4 minutes left, it's 3 minutes left, and we're down 6, and we're down. You know what I'm saying? Our back against the wall. I feel like that's why we respond the way we do, because we've been in way tougher situations. Our workouts, road games, all those things that y'all don't see that I wish y'all saw, because y'all be like, why are we doing this? All that stuff, when we're on the court and we're in between those lines, it shows like we're built to last. Like, we're one of those teams, like we're made out of, like I said it before, I don't know if y'all heard. You play for Coach Wade, you got to have alligator skin. You got to have alligator skin.
DJ Richards has been our guest. When we come back, Matt will finish up. if we can get past this after this on Poke Nation.
Whether it's an injury case, a property case, or a business dispute, our lawyers are at the top of their game. Ask anyone who knows us. At Veron Bice, we don't enter popularity contests. The only ratings we care about are the verdicts we've obtained for our clients. Ask anyone who knows us.
Welcome to Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where every dish is crafted with fresh ingredients bursting with flavor. Make your date night unforgettable with our authentic Mexican dishes in a cozy and unique setting. Experience our warm and welcoming staff dedicated to ensuring your dining experience is nothing short of exceptional. Unwind at our bar with weekly drink specials perfect for any occasion. Nogales Mexican Cuisine and Bar, where great food, people, and drinks come together.
Well, one thing's for sure, DJ, he's one of a kind.
Well,
he is one of a kind.
The thing about what we're trying to do, obviously, with basketball winning and everything, and the arena filling up, is getting a great student section.
Yeah.
Because you see these student sections from all over the country, and obviously they've built over time. But getting a great student, DJ is that person that we need as a student to get those students out.
Yes.
And so if there are any students out there with a personality like DJ Richards, look us up. Call us. We need to get this
no
organized.
question about it. He is
absolutely.
he is entertaining beyond belief. He's so comfortable in it.
Oh yes.
But you see it. It's not fake because you see it on the floor.
Yeah.
You see that kind of attitude, enthusiasm, excitement on the floor.
And the confidence too.
Yeah.
He's very confident in himself, and rightfully so. And people like that is going to be very, very successful in life.
They're going to be entertaining in life.
They're going to be that too.
Yeah. And the one thing I will say about him though is this, and about. They didn't have a Sixth Man of the Year award in the conference. They should. Because they should in basketball.
Right.
There's no question he was the best sixth man in the conference. Started a few games, but when he came off the bench, he was instant offense. He changed kind of the dynamics of the game.
Yep, absolutely.
And he shot better than anybody in the league.
He's an incredible shooter. And like we talked about, he has that different shot. I mean, he catches it, he shoots it.
Oh, he shoots fast.
There's no setting the feet or anything. He's letting it go, and he knocks them down.
He doesn't
shot
care where he is.
47%. From three-point range. It's unbelievable.
He doesn't care where he's at either on the floor.
No. And going back to his personality, what you see, that's him. This is nothing fake or anything about him. He is genuine. He is the nicest person you'll ever meet.
No,
he's a terrific kid.
He's a character. That's what he is. He's my favorite guy to talk to.
Yeah,
I try to get him into every press conference.
Right.
He's the best quote around.
Yeah.
All right, we asked a little bit about the attention of basketball's getting in that, but the attention of Will Wade.
Yeah.
Shocked. A lot of people are shocked he's here for a second year. I'm not that surprised.
No,
he said he was going to do it.
If you really truly know Coach Wade, he truly loves it here.
Yes.
He loves it here. His family loves it here. He said many times this is the best time he's ever had coaching, the most fun he's ever had coaching. He's enjoying it. And because I just don't think, obviously, everybody wants you to win.
Yeah.
But it's different here than when you're at a major school. The pressure is so.
Let me ask you this, because this is an interesting thing that happened last week, and I haven't talked to the coach yet about it, but I'm going to get to it this week. The Tony Bennett situation in Virginia.
Yeah.
Quitting because the game has changed. I think there's some of this. Will Wade's here because the game and landscape has changed a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's happier here at this point in time in his life than at a bigger place.
Yeah, obviously the game has changed a lot, and I, when I saw that Bennett retired when he did,
and
2 weeks before, and I'm thinking, well, why would he wait this long? It's got to be a health issue and everything. And I started listening to podcasts and reading articles and all that. He actually did it to benefit the guy he wants to get the job.
Yeah.
Because now this person who they have as the interim, who he would like to have the job, he's got a whole season as pretty much a trial season for him. And if he does well, he's going to get the job. So it's actually a good move on Bennett's part to do it at the time he did it than to do it after last season.
And also, you listen to him. He said, "Look, I was made for the old game."
Right. And there are a lot of coaches.
And that's his dad, because he's a product of his father who was at Wisconsin.
I mean, you look at coaches like Boeheim and Calipari and all that.
Krzyzewski.
Yeah, I mean, I think their time is coming to where Saban did it.
Saban did it, and we see the difference in Alabama. Yeah. It's an interesting take on a different kind of scenario.
Absolutely.
Next week we'll talk after the Nichols game. It'll be homecoming at McNeese, and they'll finally be home.
A true homecoming.
We'll see you next week on Poke Nation.
Go Pokes.